I ain't gonna lie, man. I never seen nothing about Charlie Kirk. Nothing. I don't know. Know what I'm saying? I'm going into this blind. Y'all either gonna love me or y'all gonna hate me. But that's the beauty of life. Because you can either watch this or you cannot watch this. You can either love me or you can hate me. You know? But if you love me, like. If you hate me, love me, like, comment, subscribe. And let's see. We gonna watch. We probably gonna watch this in like 2 or 3 parts. It's a long video. But
my name's Erin. I'm a really big fan, and I'm really excited to see both of you. I'm a little stressed.
First of all, them things staring me down, eyeing me down, looking at me like I stole something, like.
Because I feel like I could ask about, you know, gun violence. I could ask about anti-Semitism on campus. But I feel like with an opportunity like this, I would really appreciate some personal advice. I'm here at the University of Pittsburgh as a social work major, and I'm really passionate about it. However, I have found that I'm leaning a little bit more Republican, and I feel like I come at a standstill with that. And I really just want to get your advice moving forward for myself. There's some obvious things I think you can think that would conflict, obviously. I guess that's kind of my question. What advice do you have for me as a Republican aspiring social worker?
What would conflict?
I don't know, like, how to say it properly.
I think I can help. The social work industry is very much about a perspective generally of that people in poverty are there permanently and not trying to break people out of poverty into the middle class or higher levels.
Right.
And that's why the Democrat Party and social...
He look like an undercover superhero. I ain't gonna lie. I don't know if it's the V lining. I don't know what it is, but something about him is like an undercover superhero. He's like... He had to be like one of the next characters they was gonna cast. And what's that show called? The one they got the next gen. Y'all know exactly what I'm talking about, bro. The show, The Boys. The Boys. He one of the boys. He one of the new characters in The Boys, on bro. And The Boys, on bro.
Work are very intertwined.
Right, exactly.
They view poverty
Homelander's
not as a series of choices,
younger brother, who hates him.
As a station in life that is immovable, largely.
Right.
Is that fair to say?
That is fair to say. That's why my personal focus is on the children in underprivileged communities, because I personally feel like they don't choose to be put in that position. But I'm having a little bit of a difficult time empathizing with the older generation of underprivileged, and not in every community, but I don't know how to not sound bad. I know you are great at not sounding bad when you say stuff, but I don't want to say something that'll get me in trouble.
Well, here's one way to look at it. And Charlie, that was helpful, actually. The Great Society from Lyndon Johnson. It was a series of policies that were designed to help underprivileged communities.
Right.
They hurt the very people they were supposed to help.
How?
Well, the reality is it created dependence on government. So you have a lot of single mothers, for example, that are paid more money not to have a man in the house than to have a man in the house because of the way the math of these aid programs work.
What do you mean?
Well, often the way the math of the aid is calculated is if you have an earning husband in the household, that actually causes you to disqualify for forms of federal aid that were designed to help you.
Right.
But actually, the best way to get kids in your own household ahead is in a two-parent household, because if you're raised in a two-parent household, you're less likely to end up in jail, less likely to end up in poverty, more likely to graduate from high school. So one of the ways that, if you're asking for advice, I would say for the people around you, even who might lean left, you can recognize their intentions come from a good place.
Absolutely.
But the policies of their leaders have actually betrayed the very people they were supposed to help. And you can let them know, because I believe this is genuinely true. Not just the Republican Party, but our conservative movement. We care about lifting people up from poverty. We just care about actually doing it rather than talking about it. That's what I would say.
The other thing I'll say is that we as conservatives believe that if you're in poverty, it's largely because of values, not because of lack of stuff.
Like what values?
Not saving money. Spending all of your money in your paycheck as you get it, for example. Abandoning your spouse after impregnating them. Not spending all of your money on alcohol and drugs and instead opening a 401k. So values are the #1 predictor of entering the middle class. And there's a great book called Life at the Bottom. You should read it, by Theodore Dalrymple, who's a social worker in the United Kingdom. It's called Life at the Bottom.
Bro, I'm looking at this video and I don't give one fuck. Like, I don't know what's going on. Like, I'm ending this right now. I'm not even, like, I don't know what's going on.
I'm a fuck with you.
Let's take a nap, sipping on my cup, slide in the traffic, riding in traffic, waiting on the traffic.